What's up, squad? Okay, jumping right into the video. We are gonna be first going into this Black Radiance contour palette, medium to dark, and I'm just gonna be using the sculpt color. I don't like to use this for my sculpting when I'm contouring. I like to use this more so as a eyeshadow for my blended eyeshadow color. And pretty much that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm just going to be blending it out, going up toward my brow bone. So next I'm going to be going into my Archie Girl Spoil Rich 4 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be first going into this charcoal gray color, and it's called Gravel. So I'm just going to be focusing that more so on the top portion of my eye, more so toward the brow bone, and I'm going to be blending it out toward the inner duct and the outer V of my eye. So just gonna make sure it's blended out. Next I'm gonna be going into this purple, and it's called Pin Up Purple, and with the more defined brush I'm just gonna be focusing that color mostly on the outer V, my crease and outer V, but I am going to be blending it toward the middle. I am not going to take it all the way to the inner duct as I did that gray color, but I will be focusing that on like the crease and the outer V, and just blending it out toward the middle. So next I'm going to be going into this deeper purple, and it's called Run Run Run, and with this color I'm going to be focusing this only on the outer V. I will not be blending it toward the middle, but I'm just going to make sure I blend that only at the outer V portion of my eye. I'm just going to make sure that it's blended in with that first purple color, that Pin Up Purple, and just making sure that it's blended in with that. And next I'm just going to be going back into that purple and just defining it, and also just blending in all the colors out pretty much. So next I'm going to be going into this NYX loose eyeshadow palette, not palette, but this loose eyeshadow. And this is the color Oro, and I'm just going to spray my brush, dampen it a little bit, because I want to be able to pick up as much of that eyeshadow as I can on that brush. I want this color to pop, and this is kind of like a copper goldish color. It's really pigmented, and I just wanted it to pop. So I'm just pretty much just defining that that color more so on my eyelid. This color is giving me life, honey. Oh, I just thought that this color, this eyeshadow made this eye pop so well. So well. So I'm just going to make sure I have that color on there. And then I'm just going to be taking my brush and just blending that those outer colors, just blending it in with that gold color, or that gold copper color, just making sure that it blends really nicely, and you can't really see that line of indication. So next I'm going to be going into my e.l.f. My liquid liner, and oh my goodness, y'all, I swear, me and my best friend, we were just talking about wing liner. As you can see me look down at her, wing liners are the hardest thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. I've tried everything, and I just cannot get it right. But off camera I did end up doing my eyelashes. I just installed them. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. For real. I'm starting back.
Girl, it's just so hectic, darling. Like, I was like, well, I'm gonna start going to the gym in the morning times on those days that I'm in class till 9. But then I barely can get up at 5, let alone 4. I'm like, maybe I just can't do that yet.
Okay, so using my orange corrector from LA Pro Girl, I'm just pretty much going to be going over all of my blemishes and my discoloration. I do have a lot of discoloration right now because I did do a chemical peel. So I'm just going to be pretty much making sure I get all those covered and just blend that corrector out with my finger. Next, I'm going to be going into my Black Radiance press powder, and I'm just going to be going over my entire face and mostly focusing on that corrector that I just put on. A lot of people like to use translucent powder, but I rather use my press powder. And I've already had I already primed my face and everything. So I use NYX pore filler. But now I'm going to be going over what I just did, that press powder, and I'm just going to be using my Fit Me foundation and pretty much just applying this all over my face as well. And I like doing my foundation like this because it gives me more of a full coverage, and it helps control with the oil. Like I said, a lot of people like to use the translucent powder, but I feel that honestly the press powder, using my press powder, it works better for me, but to each their own. And I'm just going to be making sure that all those red spots are covered and not seeping through, because you do not want to look like a little Oompa Loompa walking around. So just make sure all that is blended. Okay, do your dance. Okay, next I'm going to be going into my Maybelline Master Conceal. I do not know what color this is in because actually my best friend left this over my house, the one I'm talking to now, and I've just been using it. So I don't know what color this is, but I will be applying it under my eyes, bridge of my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm just going to blend it out with my finger first, but I will be going in with my beauty blender. And you see, I'm just going to spray my beauty blender, get it damp a little bit, and just making sure that that concealer is blended out so you can't see any really harsh lines. And just gonna make sure that I just pretty much blend that concealer out. Don't want to be too light. So I'm gonna be going back into my contour palette, and we're gonna be contouring. Y'all, when I say I love this palette, I love this palette. I could not find a contour color right for me, at least to my liking, until I came across this palette, and I love it. But now I'm just going to be contouring my cheek, my temples, my forehead, and also on the sides of my cheek, just bringing that contour up. Okay, I'm going to be now going into my Airspun translucent powder, but I would not be using this on my concealer. Instead I'm using it under my contour. And I'm not using this on my concealer because of my discoloration, it makes me look ghostly. So I don't want to use that, but instead I'm gonna be okay. Instead of using that Airspun, I'm gonna be going in with my e.l.f. translucent powder. This translucent powder is a little bit more toned down than the Airspun, so I do like using this for my concealer over the Airspun sometimes. Like different times, lighter, when I get lighter or darker, it'll work. But for right now, I've been loving my e.l.f. Translucent powder. Just running my mouth. So now I'm just gonna be wiping that translucent powder that I put on, just wiping all of that away. And now I'm just going back into my pressed powder and just going over my entire face, just to make sure that everything is blended out seamlessly. So there are no lines, no indicated lines. You know, we do not want that. We do not want to go out looking cray. So I'm just going to be going over with my foundation all over my face, and mostly I'm going to be focusing on that around that concealed area. Oh, and I forgot to contour my nose, so that's what I'm gonna be doing now. Just pretty much just I just took a little eyeshadow brush that I always use for my contour, and I'm just gonna contour my nose. Then I'm gonna be taking this angled stipple brush, and I'm just going to be blending that contour out, just making sure that line, you can't really see that line. And I'm just going to be again going into my foundation powder and just going over my entire face and just making sure that everything is blended well together. Blend, right? And I'm going to be going back into that contour palette. Sorry I didn't show you all, but I'm going to be using that highlight color, and it is a very, very pretty like gold color. Oh, it's so pretty. So I'm just going to be taking that above my contour, above my eyebrow, on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, and later my cupid's bow. And I love that that highlight color. Oh, I love it. Now I'm going to be going into my Wet n Wild. This is actually an eye pencil, but I've been using it as my lip pencil. So I'm just going to be lining my lips with this deep brown color. I do not know the exact color because it came off, but I'm also going to just be blending that, using my finger to blend that out because I don't want any harsh lines. So I'm just gonna take my ColourPop, and this is in Bianca, and just apply it to the middle of my lip and just blend that out with that that liner that I put on. Like I said, I don't really want too harsh of a lined lip, so I'm just gonna be blending. Hey. Okay. Look at her. And we are all done. As you can see, I end up slapping on my my frontal and putting some bundles in, honey. I don't know who she thinks she is, but she thinks she's fine. But this is the finished look, and I hope you guys love it because I do. I love it. But yes, this is the finished look, and please make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and thumbs up this video. And I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Love you.
Matter of fact, you don't even wait till you sit down. You wait till you right here. Can you go get? Nah.